Vinegar, something we often take for granted. But what if I told you that monks once saw it as a divine gift, capable of preserving food, curing ailments, and even unlocking the mysteries of alchemy? Let's journey back in time and reveal what we've forgotten about this ancient elixir. In the medieval era, vinegar was not merely a food ingredient, it was revered as a sacred elixir, believed to possess both mystical and medicinal properties. Monks in monasteries, with their deep knowledge of herbs and natural substances, saw vinegar as a key to both physical and spiritual health. Its acidic nature was thought to purify the body, cleanse impurities, and even ward off evil spirits. The act of consuming vinegar or using it in rituals was believed to bring a connection to divine forces, reinforcing its importance in the daily lives of monks. Vinegar's role extended beyond that of a mere condiment. It was a tool for balance and well-being. Monks believed that vinegar could aid in detoxifying the body, making it a common remedy for ailments such as digestive issues and infections. The belief in vinegar's purifying qualities was also reflected in its use for cleaning and sanitizing the monastery's sacred spaces, from the kitchens to the altars. Its ability to cleanse was not just practical, but symbolic, as vinegar was, often used in spiritual ceremonies to represent the cleansing of the soul. Through such practices, the monks integrated vinegar into both their physical health routines and their spiritual lives, seeing it as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Today, many of these ancient uses of vinegar are largely forgotten, yet their impact on medieval society and culture was profound. In the bustling kitchens of medieval monasteries, vinegar was considered a treasure, an essential ingredient that ensured the preservation of food throughout the harsh seasons. Without the modern conveniences of refrigeration or extensive trade networks, monks relied on vinegar's natural preservative qualities to extend the shelf life of their food. Fruits, vegetables, and even meats were often preserved in vinegar, allowing the monastery to maintain a steady supply of food during the winter months when fresh produce was unavailable. This practice not only helped provide for the monks year-round, but also ensured that food did not go to waste. Vinegar played a crucial role in the fermentation process, which was used to make pickles, sauerkraut, and other preserved goods. The Afhiwa. Monks understood that the acidic nature of vinegar created an environment where bacteria could not thrive, allowing food to stay fresh for longer periods. The process of fermenting food also made it more digestible, a particularly important consideration for a diet primarily based on grains and legumes. Additionally, vinegar was a staple in making sauces and condiments, adding flavor to the otherwise bland meals that were common in monastic kitchens. The monks' use of vinegar for preserving food was not limited to practical purposes. It also reflected their deep understanding of nature's cycles and their ability to harness the resources around them to maintain both physical sustenance and spiritual well-being. This practice ensured that the monastery could thrive through seasons of scarcity, providing nourishment and sustenance for both the body and the soul. During the medieval period, vinegar was more than just a preservative or a condiment. It was also an essential component of alchemical experiments. Monks and early alchemists believed that vinegar had transformative powers, capable of unlocking the secrets of nature and aiding in the creation of medicines and other valuable substances. The fermentation process that produced vinegar was seen as a kind of natural alchemy, symbolizing the transformation of simple substances into something greater. This concept was not only rooted in the practical application of vinegar, but also in its symbolic significance. Alchemists in the monasteries, who were often tasked with developing remedies and researching chemical processes, experimented with vinegar in various ways. They believed it could facilitate the extraction of certain medicinal compounds from plants and herbs, contributing to the development of early pharmaceutical practices. Vinegar was used to dissolve minerals and plant extracts, creating tinctures that were thought to have healing properties. Additionally, vinegar's ability to break down and combine substances made it a key component in early attempts at creating elixirs, potions, and even early forms of what would later be recognized as vinegar-based cleaning agents. The alchemists also saw vinegar as a bridge between the material and spiritual worlds. In their quest to transform base materials into gold or discover the philosopher's stone, vinegar was often involved in symbolic rituals and processes meant to purify or elevate substances. The ancient connection between vinegar and alchemy shows how medieval monks combined their knowledge of science, nature, and mysticism to explore the mysteries of the world around them. In medieval times, vinegar was considered a powerful tool in healing and medicine, and its use was deeply rooted in the practices of monks. Monks, who were often the primary caregivers in their communities, relied on vinegar for its broad range of medicinal benefits. It was commonly used to treat a variety of ailments, from digestive problems to skin conditions. The acidic properties of vinegar were believed to help balance the body's internal systems, cleanse impurities, and improve overall health. For example, it was a popular remedy for indigestion, as it was thought to stimulate the stomach's production of digestive enzymes and bile. Vinegar was also employed in poultices and compresses to treat wounds, burns, and infections. Its antiseptic properties helped cleanse the skin and prevent infection, making it an invaluable tool in the absence of more advanced medical treatments. In some cases, vinegar was combined with herbs like garlic or honey to create more potent medicinal concoctions. It was also used in gargles to soothe sore throats and relieve respiratory discomfort. Furthermore, vinegar's ability to detoxify the body was highly valued, and it was often prescribed as a tonic for general health. Some monks even believed that regular consumption of vinegar could prolong life by purifying the body and removing toxins. Through these various uses, vinegar became an integral part of medieval monastic medicine, blending the practical knowledge of herbalism with the spiritual belief in purification and healing. As time passed, much of the medieval knowledge surrounding vinegar was gradually lost or overshadowed by newer, more modern methods. With the rise of scientific advancements during the Renaissance and beyond, vinegar's multifaceted uses were replaced by more sophisticated technologies and substances. The fall of the monastic system, along with the decline of alchemy and herbal remedies, led to a diminished role for vinegar in both medical and culinary practices. As society moved towards industrialization, mass production of food and the advent of refrigeration made the preservation methods once heavily reliant on vinegar less necessary. In addition, the rise of pharmaceutical practices and chemical advancements overshadowed vinegar's role in healing and detoxification. New medicines, antibiotics, and synthetic preservatives replaced the natural remedies that had once been cherished by monks. Although vinegar's usefulness was acknowledged in modern times, its historical significance was largely forgotten. Its association with alchemy, mysticism, and medieval health practices became little more than anecdotal knowledge passed down through generations. However, in recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in vinegar's benefits. Modern health trends and the growing interest in natural holistic remedies have prompted a rediscovery of vinegar's power as a natural preservative, detoxifier, and digestive aid. Vinegar-based health drinks like apple cider vinegar have become popular, and many people are returning to the old ways of using vinegar for its health benefits. Despite the centuries of neglect, vinegar's forgotten knowledge is once again being recognized for its remarkable versatility and healing potential. If you're fascinated by these ancient secrets, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us for more intriguing stories from the past.